So now that camping is becoming more of a reality for some families, s'mores and hot dogs are usually a fan favorite, but there are some simple swaps if you're looking for healthier alternatives this summer season. Registered dietitian Nicole joins us now with some tips to add some more nutrition. Nicole, you're going to give us a few examples that you don't necessarily need to do just for camping, but people can do this for a backyard barbecue or even just hanging out by the fire pit. First off, what made you think of these items to swap? Is it something perhaps more of your clients wanted to see?
Yeah, Alex, great question. So, a lot of these swaps, there's a lot of sort of nutrition added to each of them. And then also, too, one thing I had in mind was to use swaps that can be used across all diets. A lot of people are looking to follow, let's say, more plant-based or gluten-free. So I want this to work for the whole family and for a wide variety of people.
All right, and as mentioned, you're going to give us some examples, 3 today. Let's start with a breakfast item. What do you recommend there?
Yeah, so instead of our typical sort of like eggs and bacon breakfast, instead I have a mason jar protein pancake that is vegan. So there's some walnuts in there as well. And these are really neat, Alex, because what I did was just blended up the batter ahead of time. And if you're going camping or if you're doing your camping in your backyard, you can just take the mason jar with you and actually make the pancakes by pouring it in the lid of the mason jar. And you can put that on a cast iron pan and do that over the barbecue. So what I put in the protein pancakes were some chickpea flour, some almond flour, and instead of your typical butter on top of the pancakes, since we're keeping this plant-based, I use the plant-based bread, which is Basel vegan. So what that does is just lower the saturated fat by about 75%, and the product adds some great omega-3s. And I also top the pancakes with some walnuts and some maple syrup, and these are so delicious. And again, they're gluten-free, they're vegan as well, and I think most people do like pancakes, so they work for a lot of people.
I agree. I'm sure many people will enjoy, and it still sounds delicious, of course. Now, next, swapping out those hot dogs. What's a good alternative there?
Yeah, so instead of, your typical hot dog or sausage on the barbecue, instead I've made some tofu vegetable skewers. Now, there might be some tofu skeptics out there, and I would sort of just encourage you to try it. I marinate the tofu a little bit, let's say in some soy sauce, and then the barbecue just adds such a delicious flavor. But if you really don't want to try tofu, you don't have to. You could put some chicken on there instead, or use some white fish. That works as well. And I normally recommend people pair a healthy, sort of unsaturated fat source at each of their meals just to kind of keep you full and energized for camping activities. So here I have a spicy guacamole. I was actually going to make a pomegranate guacamole recipe as well, which a good resource is the avocadosfrommexico.ca website, but always pairing that healthy fat source with your meal. And try the tofu vegetable skewers. I promise you they taste better than they might sound.
And finally, everyone loves dessert. Who doesn't love s'mores? But if we might need a break from having a few of those, what's a healthier approach?
Yeah, exactly. And s'mores definitely are delicious, but instead I have some campfire apple crisp foil packets, and I do these on the weekend, and they're so delicious, and they're really easy to make. So all you're doing is you're adding some sliced apples, you're topping it, instead of a store-bought granola topping, I actually just combine some oats with some almond flour, cinnamon, maple syrup, and some sliced almonds. You just put it on top, you just wrap it in the foil, put it on the campfire or the barbecue. You'll notice that I went heavy on the almonds, and that was purposeful, just because, they're going to provide that fiber, that protein, so about 4 grams of fiber and 6 grams of protein and healthy fats, just to kind of keep us going, instead of that big blood sugar crash and that energy crash that we might experience after having those s'mores. So, yeah, super simple. And these are also plant-based. They're also gluten-free as well. So, again, they're going to work for a wide variety of diets.
All right, some great summer swap-out suggestions. Nicole, thank you so much for taking the time to share some of this with us today.
Thanks for having me, Alex.